Hey, beautiful souls, it's your buddy Zen. It's time for another timeless pick-a-card reading, and the energy that we're going to be bringing into this reading has to do with the spring and fall equinox that we're about to go in at the time of this reading tomorrow. And because spring is all about newness that's coming in, and we're also moving from Pisces to Aries, so we're starting the whole new zodiac sign again, starting at the very beginning with Aries. And we actually have a new moon right after on March 21st in Aries. So a lot of newness that's coming in all of this. And of course, whenever we have a new moon, I like to talk about the new moon wishes that we have, because we can have 10 on a new moon that we do within 8 hours after the new moon, which is the planting of new seeds, allowing new things to come in. And if you do it within the first 8 hours, that's when it's really most powerful with that new moon energy. And you can make whatever wishes you want. But if you also make the wishes around the energy of the zodiac sign of the new moon, in this case, Aries, even more powerful. You put more oomph behind it. So I'm going to pop up a little screen here that talks about what energies come with Aries, which is, of course, being the first sign with the zodiac. It's the baby. It's transformation of birth and childhood. Anything charged emotions and memories from birth and childhood are things that we can look at. Also embracing our physical human body, anything around our self-image and our identity, the battle between our inner self-worth and the unstable outer retail place of others' value on us. You know, anything around those subjects are helpful with planting new seeds. Independence and inner freedom. Also, do you feel out of control or the need to control? Do you feel like others are trying to control you? Anything around control issues? Abandonment and feeling left alone. New sparks to a new or upgraded path. Are you ready for a significant change? Woohoo! Here, a lot of energy for that for sure right now. And where are you investing your energy? Do you feel you have energy blocks impeding your movement? How are you relating to timing and time itself? Are you too patient or impatient? Are you in a world of drama where there's victims and villains and heroes? Oh my! How can you come out of the storm? And then, of course, Aries energy rules over things related to the head, the eyes, the ears, and the brain. So any subjects around that, any wishes, and I love the idea of, thanking, put it in gratitude, thank you for, removing the blocks between me and this thing, and it allows things to move forward. And with all of that energy that we're talking about here, we are going to have a pick a card for everyone, and you'll have a choice between 3, and we're going to be asking, what's blocking me from moving forward? And whatever you learn through this, maybe you could use your new moon wish or 2 to help you with that. So, of course, timestamps for all 3 are down listed below. You can pick as many as you want. We'll start with number 1, but if you want to jump to one of the others, just click on the timestamp below and it will spring you forward. All right, let's get started. If you chose reading number 1, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off with the Power of Surrender Oracle. We'll see where this block is. What's the block that's keeping you from moving forward right now? So let's take a look here. What does Spirit want you to know? All right. That is the one jumping out here. So we will start with this. You have the surrender to the wisdom of your body. Beautiful card there. And it says, listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation if you feel physically drained or uncomfortable. That's the time to be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. There we go about the forward movement, right? I'm just going to put this one over here. So I feel like there is some, like this energy block that it's talking about here. It's really paying attention to your intuition and being unsure of your intuition is what is keeping you from moving forward. You're not sure if you should trust your instincts or not. That's what I'm picking up so far. We are going to dig in deeper, of course, and we're going to pull from the Enchanted Map Oracle as well. Let's see what else we got going on here and what guidance they have. So for those that chose reading 1, all right, nope, none of those. All right, that is the one right there. You got card number 39, Protecting Treasure. And we'll put that right here. Love both the purples and the pinks here. Little theme of color, which is the color of the high heart and the crown chakra, right? It says you are always protected and divinely directed. Although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level, you are able to move forward safely and securely. You can't make it up. It's exact words. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound no matter the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. I love that. So definitely the gut instinct, trusting your intuition. They're saying, yes, we are the ones that are talking to you, guiding you. So trust that. Move forward. The nest egg is protected. There's also a reversed meaning for these, which I'll read in case it resonates. It says, do you too easily give your loyalty to those who haven't earned it? This is a time to assess your personal loyalties and discern whether they're being returned in kind. Some relationships are made for convenience, and some favor one side over the other. Vulnerability born of fear may lead to being taken advantage of. So perhaps the imbalance in your relationships is due to conscious choice that you've made. If so, make sure you aren't being hurt by the arrangement. If you believe you've found some kind of protective refuge, be aware there may be a price to pay. You may also need to reassess whether you're compromising yourself in any way to achieve what is an illusion of safety. Be true to your dream and remember that the angels will bring the right people your way to further the path of your highest good. Remain cautious and be conscious of the give and take in all relationships and projects at this time. Don't give away the farm for a smile. So I like that. You know, trusting your inner gut and trusting your intuition, trusting your guardian angels and your support team, and just be cautious of putting your trust in others, that they're the ones that will bring things to you. Trust the information you're getting on the inside. And then also we're going to pull here from the Star Dragons Oracle. So this was a map. This is telling you what it was, a map on how to move forward. And then the Star Dragon, they give you advice. They're like your North Star to help you with your direction as well. So let's take a look here and see what do the Star Dragons have for you. All right, they do want that one right there. And you've got Healing, Restoring Hope, card number 18. Beautiful cards here. We'll put that right here. And let's see what they bring in for you. This is the constellation of Pegasus, and the star is Enif, E-N-I-F. It's Epsilon Pegasi, like for Pegasus. So they have a herald here. There's someone who rides the dragon, and the wisdom of that herald says, hope springs eternal and is waiting for you to take flight. Even in the darkest night, the star shines forth to lead the way. Hope does not expect anything, but rather looks forward and visualizes a day when the light will return once more. So forward, forward, forward. It's mentioned that word in each one of these. Hold on to that vision and press on forward. Actively restore your optimistic mindset. Help is on the way. And then the dragon itself has wisdom that it grants you. And it says, healing will come in its time, even when things seem the bleakest. And when you allow yourself time to heal, you will be refreshed and restored into new life and vitality. Tend to your wounds, learn your lessons, and actively take steps to heal and rebuild as you press on to newfound restoration. Restore, refresh, rejuvenate. I like it. And then the Star Dragon invocation for this card says, can you think of a time or an area of your life where you lost hope? Restore that hope in your heart each day as you actively engage in the healing process. Build each night and look to the stars as a reminder. Even when it is dark, there is a light that still shines. I like it. So wonderful, hopeful energy there. And then we're also going to pull from the True Heart Intuitive Tarot. And let's see what else they have to add into this here for you. So for those that chose reading 1, okay, I went to that one and that one. I do watch this one and this one. All right. So we'll start with this one over here. You do have the Magician, which is all about the fire energy, taking action, moving forward. Definitely has this energy of not sitting back and waiting anymore, but allowing yourself, the infinity symbol, this represents your higher self, and you bring the energy up above through you and out into the world. So definitely a card of action and, very fiery energy, which is what we have here with spring and Aries and the new moon. It's action, 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 movement, 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 which is all throughout here. So don't be afraid to step into your power. And the Queen of Cups. I'm not surprised that she showed up because she rules over water, and all the queens are given a second portion of water, which makes her very in tune. See all the purples again. Very in tune with her intuition, connection to spirit, trusting her gut and intuition for the answers. So you definitely have that. There's even purples in here too. So there is this beautiful connection to spirit and trusting it, trusting the whispers, trusting the gut, trusting your high heart in moving forward. So really listening to your body, really listening to that inner voice allows you to make this movement and step forward with it. And you have the Two of Cups. So it did talk in here about help is on the way. And the Two of Cups does represent significant relationship coming in. It doesn't need to be romantic. It can be best friends. It could be a partner in business. It can be romantic, but it also can be your connection to your higher self. So whatever applies to you, it is a general reading. So whatever one of it applies, you just know that you have this support coming in. You have this support available to you. You can walk hand in hand with your higher self. And see the world in a completely different way, because they are definitely whispering to you, guiding you on your path here, so you don't have to hold back out of fear. Just know that you are protected. Like you even said, you are divinely guided and protected. So, trust that gut instinct, trust that intuition. It's proven itself to you, right? Yeah. It's funny, when I was thinking about the Magician, I was thinking about the Emperor with that Aries energy. This is Aries card coming in. And again, the Emperor tells you about taking control, the fire of Aries, moving forward. It's about new beginnings, new steps, moving, again, forward, 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 movement, movement, movement. Think of the Emperor, too, as like, an emperor has like a whole kingdom, that they're over, a whole empire that they're over. And in their throne room, they have a lot of advisors around them. Blah, 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 blah. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone has all of their, supposed tos and shoulds and need tos and have tos and expectations on what they think a kingdom should be. And they fill the emperor's ears, which is you, full of all this information. But at some point, the emperor goes, all right, everyone out, clears the throne room, and they make a decision. They trust their gut and their instinct, and they trust they have the information they need, and they trust that they're making the best decision for their kingdom. So I like this energy definitely of moving forward, trusting your gut, trusting you, trusting that you have everything you need to bring forth dreams and to make things happen in the world. But again, less of the blah, blah, blah of the outside and more trusting this inward and upward whispers of love from above, because they don't have any egotistical, fearful motivations. They are always giving you information that is for you, for your best experience. So I like it. Now, if you enjoy this content and you want to get more of it, there's a couple of things you can do. The first thing is to give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That tells me that you're enjoying the content, but it also tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content, and they'll bring more things like it to you. Also, you can click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, two things happen. One, you're notified right away when new videos are posted on my channel. And two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. Doing all those things also helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like or share one of my videos, if you comment on one of my videos, or you subscribe to the channel, all of those things just make the YouTube algorithm so giddy, happy, excited. It wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. And as I mentioned, these are general readings. If you want even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information and pricing all listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, all you beautiful souls, as you go through this amazing adventure with this springing forward, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing adventure. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. If you chose reading number 2, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off pulling a card here from the Power of Surrender deck. And this will have where we're starting here to find out what's blocking you from moving forward. So let's take a look here. For those that chose reading number 2, nope, none of those. Okay. All right. This is the one right here. And you have surrender stress. We are ready for that, aren't we? So take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to center. Of course, stress comes from fear. So fear of some kind is what is keeping you from moving forward. We'll dig further, of course, into this, and we're going to pull from the Enchanted Map Oracle. That'll give us more direction on your journey here. Let's see what else we have. So for those that chose number 2, tell us about these fears here. All right. And, you do get 2. All right. So the first one is flying. Do you have a fear of flying? That's card number 20. And then you also have card number 21. Wow. Field of Dreams. And I use these cards a lot. So that these are coming in one after one another. It definitely is synchronistic here. So let's take a look here at number 20. And that says you have the power to see things from a higher perspective. If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today, you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work has paid off, and the things you hoped for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. I love that. And then the Field of Dreams talks about your thoughts, your feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. So this is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs. Concentrate on your best life, regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a greater harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. So dream big, dream beautiful, take action, and tend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. Yeah, so both of these together, seeing things from a higher perspective. This is being aware of your thoughts, your beliefs, and your mindsets, and that's where these fears come in. Because we have so many small t truths, these fears of losing conditional love, all these people, all this opinion telling us the shoulds, the supposed tos, the need tos, the have tos, the musts in our life. And that's what keeps us blocked. That's what keeps us from moving forward, because we don't feel like we can. By listening to everyone else's opinions, we box ourselves in to this very, very small road of what we can travel upon. And that's what keeps us from moving forward, because there's all these opportunities out here and all these opportunities out here, but we don't see them until we start clearing away these small t truths by connecting to up above. It kind of reminds me of the Ace of Swords energy, where it allows you to see things, the capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love, that allow you to slice away the small t truths related to the fears of losing conditional love. So we'll also pull here from the Star Dragons Oracle and see what else they want you to add. You know, you've got your map and what's going on here. And this is just a guide. It's like the North Star that helps you in the dark times move forward. So let's take a look here and see what do they have to tell you, those that chose number 2. And you've got Miracle Making a Difference. Wow, look at this beautiful card. Card number 5 here. We'll put that right here. Let's see what they have to offer you here. So this is the constellation of Ophiuchus. It's Ophiuchus. I total murdered that, I know. It's called Serpent Bearer. And the star is Rasal Hagu, or something like that. Rasalhague, which is Alpha Ophiuchi, or something like that. So if you want to look that up, be my guest. Now, there has a herald, someone who rides the dragon, and they are telling you, fly free. Here we go, fly free on the wave of the beauty, and be the light of the lantern shining forth in the darkness. Make your impact. Make your own path. Make a difference. Be as bold and brave as you can be. Again, stepping forward, right? In your own ways, not listening to everyone else's. And the dragon brings you a beautiful message that says, this is the wisdom of the dragon. It says it comes effortlessly, but that's the beauty of it. Through the ether, without warning, miracles come every single day. Manifest them. Light that lamp to lead the way. Ask and it shall be given. Seek and find. I love it. And then the Star Dragon invocation for this is ask for a miracle. Place an intention on a situation and allow the universe to flow through and provide. Really ask and set that intention. This is to be emphasized. And when you receive your miracle blessing, sing gratitude into the stars. I like that because what sometimes feels like a miracle is when we're asking for something outside of those expectations, right? When we see things from a higher perspective, we see things from that place of unconditional love, we realize, you know what? Anything could possibly happen when we expand and we allow the universe to bring it to us. When we're trying to control the how and the when and all that stuff, we're the ones restricting it. When the universe goes, just clear all those away and hand it all over to me and ask for a miracle. Just give me the whole leeway to bring it in whatever way I want to bring it in, and I'll blow your socks off. But try not to control it. And that's where the stress is coming in, as we're trying to control the how and the when and everything, when we can trust spirit to bring it in for us. So I like it. We're also going to pull from the True Heart Intuitive Tarot here and see what else that they would like you to know. So for those that chose reading number 2, all right, and those, all right, right, and they do want this one here too. All right. So let's get these all shooshed over here. All right, and here's the Sun. One of the most victorious, brightest cards in the entire deck. So this is saying trust that, things are going to unflow. Things are going to come to fruition. You're going to have victory. You're going to have this beautiful, beautiful light and this warmth. And even talked about, let the star shine. Let it come. The sun doesn't ask for permission to shine. It doesn't, fall into everyone's expectations. I don't want the sun to shine today. The sun goes, too bad, get in the shade then, So there is this beautiful brightness, this victory, this accomplishment, this abundance that is being brought to you here. And again, I feel like this is the miracle, that comes in for you. And you also have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is a beautiful card. It is emotional stability that comes in. And recently, Spirit's been showing me and kind of calling this the manipulation awareness card. And what that is we can be manipulated, and manipulations have been passed down from generation to generation. It's a kind of a human thing that happens when we're in fear, right? We're, of course, first of all, taught that other people's emotions are our responsibility, when in reality, each of us are the ones that choose what we feel in each moment. Because you can give someone the world, and they can still choose to be unhappy, right? Well, the 3 cups the Ace of Cups is the unconditional love from above, and the other 3 cups are the 3 steps of manipulation that we can become aware of that may be being doing to us or we might be doing to others, because it's what we're taught. It is freeing, and when you first realize it, we focus in on other people going, yeah, I remember when this was being done to me, and then we realize, ooh, I've been doing this to others too. But it's freeing, which is what brings in the emotional stability, because we don't feel so drawn, we don't feel so much stress of trying, being influenced by other people's emotions and reactions. Because the stage 1 is called the poor me. So when an expectation of ours isn't met, or someone else, we can go into the sad of like, oh, I can't believe you're not going to do that, or that's not going to work out. And then we we can be activated and going, oh, I need to solve that. I need to make them happy because their happiness is my responsibility, when it's not. But we can be manipulated that way into doing things that we don't want to do because other people are acting sad because they're not getting their way. Which brings, if that first stage doesn't work, we usually will go to Depth Con 2 or stage 2, which is bullying, anger, loudness, throwing things around, really, really expressing how upset we are, but in an angry way, the fight way, so that can even lead to, being physically hurt, right? But people will do that, to each other when we're in fear and we're trying to have other things go our way. And if that doesn't work, then we go to DepthCon 3 or stage 3, which is what the human nature really fears. We are very tribal animals, tribal beings, that we don't want to get ostracized outside our pack or outside the tribe. So what ends up happening is rejection, right? That's the ultimate trying to get, I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to not text you back. I'm going to hang up on you. I'm going to walk out of the room. If I live with you, I'm going to give you the cold treatment and withdraw from you until you do what I want you to do. And if we don't give in to that, because we realize it's the manipulation, then you might see him start over at the beginning. This poor me, it's I can't believe when I hung up on you, you didn't try calling me back 15 times, and you'll see it repeated. And so this is an awareness that's coming in here with the stress, that instead of trying to do things the way everyone else is trying to manipulate you to do it, there's freedom that comes with that awareness. So I love that for you. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, another overflowing, abundant in the outside world card. The Sun card and the Ten of Pentacles, two of the most abundant cards in the entire tarot. So I love this for you. It's definitely saying that trust, doing things this way, this miracle can come in if we just allow and change our definition of the supposed to, the should, the need to, releasing that and allowing the Creator to bring that in. I love that message of a miracle here. And then you have the King of Wands. Now, Wands is our drive, our ambition, our passion, our inspiration. And the King of Wands does show, it's our spiritual energy, and this is connecting to the higher realms, connecting to our true self, the unconditional love of up above. Again, very much about connecting with spirit and trusting spirit to, bring things in for us. The King of Wands also very huge entrepreneur. They are able to really super focus with their Ace of Wands in their hand to get things done and to move forward. And they realize a huge lesson through the Wands is wherever they invest their energy is what grows and expands. So when we focus on what we're fearing, we actually grow it. We invite more of it in. When we fear something will leave our life, we repel it out of our life. We fear we're going to bring something in, we bring it in. We focus on what we're missing, more stuff to be missing, or the missingness grows. If we're focusing on things that we don't want in our life, it grows and goes bigger. The King of Wands realizes that, well, if that grows when I focus on it, then if I also move my energy and I focus on what I'm grateful for, more things to be grateful for expands. When I focus on what I do want to come into my life, I draw more of it in. When I focus on the unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace and all that I want, that grows and expands instead. So really stepping into your power, realizing how much of your energy is responsible for what you're co-creating in your life. And you can use that energy to focus on gratitude instead. And that's what brings in these miracles, which brings in all this abundance as you transition and transform what you're focusing on. So I love this for you. And if you are enjoying this content, first of all, and you want more of it to come your way, there's a couple things you can do. The first thing is you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me that you're enjoying the content, but also tells YouTube that you are, and they'll bring more of that to you. The second thing you can do is click that subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. When you go into the settings, it'll give you the option for all, which if you select that, two things happen. One, you're notified right away when new videos are posted. And number two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. In addition to that, it also helps spread the Zen love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel. Doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy, giddy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share the videos of the channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. And these are general readings. If you want even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful people, as you're going through this adventure, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing journey. I'm sure we'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. And if you chose reading number 3, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off pulling from the Power of Surrender deck just to see where we're starting with. What's the block that's keeping you from moving forward? So let's take a look here and see where we are starting. All right, so this is the one right here. And you got surrender to setting limits. All right, and that says, it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. So I feel like this energy is a lot about that you're giving away so much to everyone else that you don't allow a lot left for you. And so that is what blocks you from moving forward, is because by the end of the day, there's nothing left for you. So I like this, putting yourself first, putting yourself forward, and putting up some healthy boundaries. We're going to dig in deeper, of course, and we're going to look in here to the Enchanted Map Oracle and see what else they want you to know here, what guidance they have here around setting some healthy boundaries and some limits here. So what else? All right, they do want this one right here. And you've got Magical Map Shifter, card number 52. I like that. So put that right here, and let's see what message that brings here for you. All right. And I think, is this the last? No, but well, almost the last card. So I kind of feel like that's the, saving it yourself for last again is being shown here. And it says, Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. And when the Magical Map Shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. So pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents that they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. And the Magical Map Shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. These cards do come with a reversed meaning, which I also will read in case it resonates. And it says, reversed, this card may bring you the opposite of what you seek. Perhaps you're in denial about your situation and refuse to see the truth. Or maybe you've been traveling down a path that has constantly led you to a field of poppies where you fall asleep and dream of desires that never find their form. To have the life you really want, you must match its vibrational energy and resonate with it. Sometimes our greatest hurts and disappointments are what awaken us to our need to shift to a higher frequency. If your heart aches because someone is breaking it, this discomfort will lead you to a more authentic life. Don't linger in the pain or blame the Magical Map Shifter for alerting you to the illusion you clung to. Know that treasure lies elsewhere and can be recovered once you've healed the wound that is reflected in those who come to you as catalysts for growth. As you experience yourself transforming into the highest version of yourself, you'll come to understand that you're always fortunate when you meet up with the magical map shifter. So, two things, and this is a general reading. So for some of you, the individuals, the vampires that come just to suck the life out of your, where you're going, it teaches you. It pushes you to the point of like, I'm exhausted, I can't take it anymore. And that gives you the courage to invest energy in yourself, right? So for some of you, that's the individuals it's talking about in this card for you. For others, there are individuals that are going to give to you and support you and help you move in a direction that's more in alignment for you. It gives you the power to say no to things because they're empowering you in different ways. So some of you might have both happening, which is great, right? So I love that there's transformation happening here, though. And then this is making you aware of the individuals that are helping you on your path and to allow assistance to come in. We're also going to pull here from the Star Dragon Oracle, and where this is like the map. This is the star in the sky, the North Star that helps guide you in the night and brings you more information about how you can set limits and move forward, investing energy in your dream, in where you want to do, and not sacrificing it all for everyone else. All right. And you've got the Tranquility, Harmonious in Action. Here we go. And that was card 15. Let's see what that brings in here for you. So this is the constellation Corvus, which is crow, and the star is Gienah, Gienah, which is Gamma Corvi. Now the herald here that rides the dragon, she offers you wisdom, and she says sometimes the best action is inaction. It's time to wait things out. Smell the roses, recline, sit down, and surround yourself with the comfort of trusted allies. Find harmony in stillness and reflection. The situation will ultimately work itself out. Breathe. Yeah, so instead of action, it's like you can say no and not take action. Rebuild and save up that energy, allow your battery to recharge. Then you'll be able to move forward, right? And then the dragon here also has a wisdom. It says, peace and tranquility are yours if you want them. Earn your sense of wellness and harmony by actively engaging in the practice of stillness. Take your time. A solid foundation within and a quiet temperament are invaluable for you right now. Seek ease, healing, peace, wisdom. Peace be with you. And then the Star Dragon invocation for this card says, now is not the time for action, but inaction. Achieve your harmony by staying still in a world that otherwise rushes consistently. Break away from the fray to engage in harmonious inactivity. Find peace and tranquility. The world can wait a while as you restore your faculties. Find peace. I like it. That's making the world wait. All those people that are wanting everything from you, right? So we also will pull from the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, and we'll see what else I want you to know about this here. Setting limits, saying no, and you don't have to be, mean about it, like a little 2-year-old, no. But you can, out of love, sometimes we let people know a little more than just no, because no can be a complete sentence. But there is this, out of love, we don't want them to, be responsible for them going into fear or making it easier for them to choose fear, because that's their choice. But we can tell them, no, I'm just not able to do that right now. I need to rest. okay, they can take that. All right, so we'll start here. Yeah, here's the Five of Swords. Swords are thoughts, beliefs, mindsets, attitudes, expectations, and the Five of Swords does represent conflict. And that's this, conflict we have when it's fear that how are people going to react and respond if I say no, what's going to happen? Sometimes I know when I first learned the power of no, it kind of really blew up. I lost a friend over it because I wouldn't do what they wanted me to do. And they blocked me and I wouldn't answer anything. And I'm like, okay, well, that solved itself. And that's kind of what can happen when we face our fears of what will happen if someone gets upset and rejects me. That's the ultimate fear, right? Well, if someone rejects you for saying no to them, then they are helping you by stepping out of your life because it's solved, right? You don't have to worry and fear anymore about not doing what they, want you to do all the time. You can be like, okay, I'm free to do what I want to do now, right? So there is this conflict that's coming here that gets solved with stepping up for yourself and face that fear. It's not as bad as we think it would be. Yeah. Because here's the Two of Cups. It talked about the people coming in here, and here right above the card too. Two of Cups can be romance. This is a general reading, but I feel it's more about significant partnerships. Can be great friendships. It can be people, this even talked about it, significant people that are coming in, being aware of the people that are coming in around you, that are assisting you, and let them have that, ability to do that, to help you out, as long as it's in alignment with what you want, right? You don't have to say yes to everyone. But don't say no out of fear or feeling unworthy. Allow the assistance to come. I like that. And then you have the Lovers card too. So again, two significant cards here about significant people coming into your life. This also is the power of emotional choice that's making itself known. The major arcana, which is the choice of emotions, and you have the minor arcana, choice of emotions. So they're saying this is becoming, the major arcana means it's life-changing power that's coming in here for you, that you get to choose whatever emotion you want in each moment. Every moment is a choice of unconditional love connected to the higher realms, or the fear of losing conditional love of the human opinion and that what we're taught. Neither's right, neither's wrong, but we are the ones that get to choose it in each moment. And when we realize that, we aren't the ones that make people feel upset, like we're talking about. We can make it easier or harder for people to choose unconditional love or fear, but regardless, they are the ones that choose what emotion that they're going to feel, and you get to choose what emotion you're going to feel. We're taught that all these opinions on the supposed tos, the shoulds, the need tos, the have tos around it, but we are the ones that get to choose, and so are they. And so when we're afraid to say no because I don't want to be responsible for them getting upset, when we realize no one can make me choose any emotion I don't want, and I can't make anyone choose what emotion they don't want. So again, you can give someone the entire world and they can still choose to be upset. So this is coming back to owning your own emotional choices and leaving everyone else's emotional choices to themselves as well. Yep, and here you go. Emotional choices. Seven of Cups. Sometimes this is emotional confusion, but I like it especially when it comes in with two of the emotional choice cards. This is about you looking up going, how do I want to feel in this? Whereas before, you might have only felt like there's one choice. That's the choice that you're told that you have to feel. But when you realize there's so many emotions, I get to choose what something means. And no one, everyone's going to have their opinion on what I should feel, what I'm supposed to feel, what I need to feel, what I must feel. And it's like, do I? Maybe I can choose to laugh at something I'm supposed to cry at, that I've been taught to cry at, right? I get to choose. And so very much beautiful, beautiful power coming in here with you get to say no to what you don't want and leave everyone else's choices up to them. Just really realizing that if someone gets upset, they could also choose not to be upset. So that's up to them. And you know, like I said, we don't have to be mean, but we also don't take responsibility for other people's emotions. So very much this empowerment that's coming in here, what's been keeping you blocked and moving forward is afraid of how other people are going to react, how you don't want to be responsible for people being upset. But now you know you can't be. That's their own choice. And now you have freedom. So I like it. And if you're enjoying this content, there's a couple things that you can do to get more of it. The first is to give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. When you do that, that tells me that you're enjoying the content, but it also tells YouTube that you are, and they'll bring more of it to you. The second thing you can do is click that subscribe button, and it gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go into the notification, there is an option for all, which if you select that, two things happen. One, you're notified right away when I publish new videos. And two, you're notified also when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. In addition to that, it does help spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, if you comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited about my channel. It wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful for that. And these are general readings. If you want even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of this video down below. All right, all of you that chose number 3, as you go through this wonderful, empowering adventure, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing journey. We'll be talking soon, I'm sure. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.